The knock on my office window ended my marriage. What I did next left her with nothing. The worst Christmas gift I ever received was the truth I heard through a cracked open window, delivered in my own wife's laughing voice. My name is Connor Shaw, and in under 1 minute, 11 years of my life became a lie. This is the story of what I did next, and how a single Christmas Eve betrayal led to a reckoning no one saw coming. The snow was just beginning to stick as I turned onto Elmwood Drive. I was 2 hours ahead of schedule, having wrapped up my annual audit early. My boss's impossible deadline beaten. Instead of battling holiday traffic, I decided to surprise my wife, Lila, at her parents' annual Christmas party. The Anderson house glowed like a postcard. Every eve draped in lights, a towering spruce dominating the living room. I grabbed the fancy scotch from my passenger seat, a gift my father-in-law, Robert, would politely despise, and started toward the porch. That's when I heard them. The kitchen window was open a sliver, and Lila's voice sliced through the frosty air, clear and cruel over the sound of carols. I'm 6 weeks along. It's Marcus's. Can you believe it? He doesn't even know yet. My feet fused to the icy path. The bottle in my hand felt like a lead weight. Her mother, Diane, replied a giddy whisper. Oh darling. He's everything Connor isn't. Ambitious. Connected. Finally, a man who deserves you. Right. Lila's laugh was a sound I once loved. Now it curdled my blood. Marcus's Christmas bonus alone is double Connor's salary. Connor's just comfortable. He's going nowhere at that firm. A placeholder, Diane agreed smoothly. When will you tell him? After New Year's. Marcus and I have it mapped out. I'll keep the house obviously. Connor's too passive to fight for it. The world narrowed to the vapor of my own breath. 11 years. A decade plus of marriage, dismantled between sips of eggnog. I backed away silently, a ghost in my own life. In my car, I didn't rage. I planned. The numbness gave way to a chilling, focused clarity. I made 3 calls. First, to my law school roommate, attorney Sophia Reyes. Sophia. I need divorce papers filed the moment the courts open. Adultery. She's pregnant by her boss. The shock in her voice was sharp. Connor. God. Are you sure? I have audio, I said flatly. Draft the papers. Ironclad. Use the infidelity clause in our agreement. Second, to my sister, Nina, a forensic accountant with a network of private investigators. Lila's having an affair with her superior, Marcus Thorne. I need everything on him. Fast. Marcus Thorne? Nina's keyboard was already clacking. That's a heavy hitter at Vortex Capital. Rumors of shady side deals. Give me 24 hours. Third, to Lila. I forced my voice into weary resignation. Honey, still at the office. Client crisis. Don't wait up. Her sigh of faux disappointment was the last string cut. I drove to Nina's apartment, a digital command center. By dawn, she had a dossier. Marcus Thorne. Married, 3 kids. Also a grifter. He's been funneling investor funds into shell companies for years. Your wife isn't just cheating, Connor. She's linked to a financial time bomb. Can we prove it? Nina smiled. My contact at the SEC is very interested. They've been building a case. This is the missing piece. Our strategy formed with military precision. Phase 1. I contacted Marcus's wife Eleanor. Her voice was steel when I told her everything. Send me the evidence, she said. We'll bury him together. Phase 2. On December 27th, while Lila was in a strategy meeting with Marcus, a process server entered the Vortex Capital boardroom. Lila Shaw. Divorce proceedings. The envelope was placed before her, in front of every wide-eyed colleague. As she stammered, federal agents entered the parking garage below, arresting Marcus Thorne for wire fraud and embezzlement. Nina sent me a photo, Lila pale at the conference window, watching her future being cuffed and stuffed into a sedan. Phase 3. Diane Anderson, the society matriarch. I had Nina edit the audio from that window, isolating Diane's venomous commentary. An anonymous email, with transcript and audio file, went to the president of her beloved garden club, the chair of the charity gala committee, and her pastor. Her reputation, Her currency evaporated within days. The fallout was swift and absolute. The divorce was finalized rapidly, the prenuptial agreement leaving Lila with only her personal effects. Marcus's assets were seized. Eleanor took the family home and full custody. Lila was terminated from Vortex, her name toxic in the industry. Diane's social exile was total. Even her husband moved out. 8 months later, my new life had a quiet rhythm. I was leaving my gym when a voice stopped me. Connor Shaw. It was Eleanor Thorne. She looked lighter, fierce. I owe you a coffee, she said. We sat in a quiet cafe. She'd landed a senior role at a rival firm. Her children were thriving. You gave me my life back, she said. I was sleeping next to a stranger. Thank you for the wake-up call. We parted as allies, survivors of the same wreckage. I wasn't ready for more, but the connection was a warmth I'd forgotten. Then yesterday I saw Lila. She was in the discount aisle of a supermarket, holding a baby, comparing prices on formula. She looked exhausted, the glamour utterly stripped away. Our eyes met. A flash of shame, then a hollow defiance. She started to speak. Connor, I didn't stop. I didn't look back. I simply turned my cart and walked away, the clean click of my heels on the linoleum the only sound marking the end of her story in my life. The silence finally was Mini 66.